So, welcome back to another video, and my oh my, it just doesn't stop. The total disintegration of our parliamentary system, it just continues unabated in Ottawa. This video is really, I'm addressing Jagmeet Singh now explicitly. Completely unable to take and make a decision, to take a stand, to follow through with everything he's basically threatening to follow through with. So I don't know if you saw it recently. He penned a letter saying that he and the NDP will withdraw, or again, withdrawing their support, and will do so this time through tabling a non-confidence motion in the House of Commons to essentially create or to cause a new general election in Canada. But he's still sitting on the fence. He will not, absolutely not commit to saying when this will happen. A lot of people are wondering why. Why won't he make a decision? Why won't he just say, okay, as soon as we come back from the Christmas holidays, we are tabling the non-confidence motion and we basically forcing a new election in Canada? He won't do that. A lot of people are suggesting there's reasons for that. I don't know if you saw a recent video, a recent interview he held with Canadian CTV News, where he was asked time and time again, why will you not basically call an election?
So why not commit to a vote that would see an election in this country?
Well, I've said that everything's on the table, so all options are on the table. What I'm focused on right now is saying he's got to go. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
You know, you're talking about Canadians being concerned about affordability, but the most recent polls show that most of them want an election.
Clearly, the guy cannot commit to anything. What is he holding on for? A lot of people are really just saying that, this is nothing more now than his pension. If anybody can do the maths on this and figure out when his pension actually kicks in, how long does he have to maintain his seat for before his pension kicks in, drop me a comment below. Pierre Poilievre has stated that he's contacted or is contacting the Governor General to recall Parliament from its holiday to table a non-confidence motion now. I would love to see that happen, forcing Jagmeet Singh to make a decision. I can almost predict that if Poilievre does succeed in recalling Parliament, Jagmeet Singh won't follow through. As you saw in the interview, he's waiting to see what the options are. He doesn't want to back himself into a corner, blah, 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 blah. Almost 70% of Canadians, 70% of Canadians want there to be an election. An equal number want Justin Trudeau gone. Jagmeet Singh is the only one at this point that is keeping him in power. This guy cannot read the writing on the wall. He refuses to listen to what the public is demanding and resign. Jagmeet Singh is keeping him in power. For what reason? The interviewer asked him, and he couldn't give a clear answer as to why he's still supporting the Liberals. What are they getting from the Liberals now? When they had the supply and confidence agreement in place, he was able to ensure that certain pieces of legislation he was in favor of were being carried. But what is he getting now? Apart from the pension of some of his members. If anybody is in Burnaby South and wants Trudeau gone, wants an election, call his office. He's your MP, call his office. If anybody is living in an NDP riding, that's one of the 24, 25 they have in Canada, call them, ask them what they're doing. If you want an election and you live in one of those ridings, Call them. Tell them that we are the people. You are there in Ottawa to execute our will. We send you to that place. Jagmeet Singh, just like Trudeau, is refusing to listen to the Canadian people. They're refusing to listen to the will of the Canadian people, and they are only serving their own parties and their own personal political agendas. It's not about political agendas, self-serving political agendas. It's about doing what's right for the Canadian people. They are refusing to do that. It's beyond time that an election was called. It's beyond time that we had a new government in Canada. Things have to change. How many millions of people now are using food banks? How many people are losing their houses? And Jagmeet Singh's, statements in the interview, where he basically wasn't suggesting why he would make a good prime minister, just why Poilievre would make a bad prime minister. Things really, can they get worse than they already are? We're reaching a crisis point. Anybody who's watching mainstream media won't see it. We are reaching an absolute crisis point in this country. We need an election. Jagmeet Singh has to do the right thing, has to come back, either propose and forward a motion of non-confidence or support Poilievre if Poilievre is able to recall Parliament and forward his own motion. Things have to change.